damage to my colon by having a colonic? Now, this is a very interesting question, and it's a little bit like asking, can you do damage to your colon while you're having a colonoscopy? Now, your doctor would tell you that there's always a small risk of having any form of procedure. And yes, with colonoscopies, there is the risk of a perforated colon because of the camera they use, which they have to guide through all the curves of the colon. In a colonic, we are just using water. No objects goes past the rectum, and therefore there is no risk of perforation from an instrument. Having said this, if your colon hydrotherapist is not well trained, there is a risk that they overfill your colon and thereby damage your colon. This does not always have to lead to the rupture, otherwise the news would be full of these stories. But it can certainly do damage to your colon if you overfill it. Most colons these days are already under great stress because of our lifestyle, and they are already overstretched or spasmed in different areas. If we then put too much water in or are not trained to actually observe what is happening with the colon, then yes, someone could do damage to your colon. Now, this is why our practitioners are trained in the gold standard of holistic colon hydrotherapy, which is the longest and most comprehensive colonic course in the world. When it comes to colonics, most practitioners are only trained from 1 to 5 days in the open system or 5 to 10 days in the closed system. I always say I would not want to go to a massage therapist who had a 10-day training, let alone to a colon hydrotherapist who had such a short training. So we recommend that whichever practitioner you choose, you ask them explicitly about their training, and hopefully they had at least 4 months training, if not longer.